What is going on, YouTube Nation? This is Darth Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. This is my M1 Finance Monday, but first of all, I want to thank Gen X Dividend Investor right here. As Yoda always said, there's always two, a master and an apprentice. I am the apprentice. He is the master. So make sure you subscribe to his channel. Thank you for the shout out. He gave me a shout out in this video. So I will post it in the comment section as well. Thank you so much for the shout out yesterday. Let's go back to this, basically the Death Star. First of all, the other thing is make sure you guys hit a like so that the YouTube algorithm can start seeing this. And a lot of you guys can start, a lot of dividend investors who invest in fractional shares can see some strategies that I have to maybe help them implement their dividend portfolio, their IRA or Roth IRA. Again, my philosophy, I know a lot of you guys have heard this before, my employer match contributions were slashed because of the bug, and I'm a registered nurse working on floors with the bug. And I fully believe that you should have multiple sources of income. Sure, it's great if I'm making money from YouTube, but let's talk about the dividends. Let's talk about the Death Star getting ready to roll. So once I start racking up a lot with the Death Star, I will, once I start getting weekly dividends and monthly dividends. Well, right now we're starting with monthly, and then I'm going to start implementing some weekly strategies so that I can get dividends weekly. So that basically the Death Star will grow and get bigger and bigger and bigger, and you can start making money weekly. So how does that sound in the future to make an extra $100 or $200 a week? So that doesn't sound too bad. So, I can pay off a lot of bills, pay for utilities, but right now I'm just in the preliminary stage. I followed the Matthew Ramey theory, which I also will post in my comment section as well. And I will do a stock and dividend analysis on one of the stocks I own this week. So again, if you guys are new, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. So I explain and give my rationales why I invest in certain stocks, why they're good, their distributions, and why you should, have, or why I have it. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. But let's get to the nitty and gritty now. So here's my activity right now. This is the great thing. So I threw in $70 basically. But the good thing is, look what I got on the 11th and 12th. So that compound interest is starting to kick in right now. So I got SRE rate for Global X, SDIV, so that's 18 and 15 cents. And then Maxim Integrated Products, which is a semiconductor, and 3M gave me $1.68. So the dividends are starting to kick in now. So now, looking at this and looking at my portfolio, I'll go back to showing you how much or what shares I got. But as of right now, these are starting to kick in. I probably need to change a percentage here. So I have 36 positions right now, and sure, I'm up 4.31%. The stock market's going up and down, but some of these that I capitalized on, land, I'm probably going to discuss why I have these guys in my dividend portfolio. This gives off a monthly dividend. Brookfield Real Assets Income Fund. So if you go back here, where is that? Brookfield Infrastructure Partners, kind of like a conglomerate with energy, if you ask me. I mean, I'm not like the expert in terminology, but that one's starting to wake up a little bit, and I'm going to start changing the percentage with this one. But this one gives off a monthly dividend. RA is a symbol. If you guys want me to do a stock and dividend analysis or explain it, I'll be glad to. Just make a comment, in the comment section. But I have this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one and this one to give off the monthly dividends. So once these start kicking in, 3 shares, I mean, that's not a lot, but once each month, these start racking up the dividends and the compound interest starts kicking in. So my honest opinion to you guys, when you have, a dividend portfolio, especially fractional shares, is, have some of these to give off the monthly dividends. Now, Aflac, I took advantage of that. It's been down. 3M, same thing. I probably need to get more shares in them. Same with Starbucks and Disney. But the compound interest is starting to kick in. So, these guys cut their dividend. I made an article on, well, not really an article, but I posted a video on it. So, check that out in my video section, or I can, if you have any other questions about it, I'll try to, post it in the next video. But, Boeing's starting to wake up a little bit. Discover Financial Services, these guys were down. So AstraZeneca, I just did a lecture on those guys, a YouTube lecture. I'll post that in the top right-hand corner. Make sure you check that out. Stop the video and then just watch it. AstraZeneca is really exciting. It's, there's a lot of products they have out in the market. Being a registered nurse, I explained some of their products, pharmaceutical products that they have, and core measures, basically. So core measures are, say, like if you have congestive heart failure or you have a stroke, you have to follow certain core measures, and you have to give off, you have to give certain medications like statins and stuff. And AstraZeneca has statins and Brilinta. So I go into detail about that. Ryman Hospitality Properties, this is obviously a real estate investment trust that gives off, that is hot in the hospitality business. Obviously, they took a huge hit, but they're starting to wake up. Delta, I'm going to be honest with you guys. So are you guys noticing any articles? I mean, I'm a big Ohio State football fan, but a lot of these players are starting to sign waivers. Like, if I get sick and if this happens, it's not my fault. This could happen with Delta Airlines. The other thing that if I was a business owner, this is just me if I own Delta. If people got vaccinated, okay, show a card that you've been vaccinated so you don't get other people sick. That could be a possibility in the future. I know it sounds kind of crazy to have an identification card, but if you're sitting next to somebody that's elderly and you get vaccinated, could be from AstraZeneca. It's a arms race pretty much with the vaccine. Them, Johnson & Johnson, and Pfizer, and Moderna, and there's other ones, but those look like the four that are the big dogs right now in the race. But that's these go hand in hand. If this pumps out the vaccine, these guys are ready to roll. So whatever happens, I mean, this bug has affected really the stock market in every form, and this will go up. The dividends will start going up. Obviously, hospitality people will be back. This will go up. It's like a chain reaction. I mean, with stuff. Even these guys will jump up. These guys will definitely jump up. Disney. I mean, people start visiting and starting to go on cruises and stuff. So it's going to be like, once whoever figures out the vaccine or gets it to the market, things will it'll be like Infinity Wars, and where Tony Stark said, "I am Iron Man," and pretty much just fixed everything. So you can say the bug is Thanos. So basically, it's good to be diversified. I posted a video on rich uncles and how everything was affected, and you know what? I took a hit with that stuff. I'm hoping that they allow us just to invest and do another crowdfunding thing so that they don't completely destroy the REIT. But it's important to diversify. So I have ICANN Enterprises. They give off a very good dividend. I got some Ryman Hospitality rates. Welltower, Seagate Technology gives off a very good dividend. I may post a video on some dividend stocks that are strong, that give off a good percentage and is legit, not like the ones that give a high yield because they're in damage control, but strong stocks that I'm going to add to my M1 finance portfolio. See, anytime I do a stock or dividend analysis, I show you how many shares I have or why I buy it. And I think that's important, because why would I just do a stock and dividend analysis on Boeing if I don't have any shares? That wouldn't make any sense. And I provide my rationales, these fractional shares. So I got land, great monthly dividend, Brookfield Real Assets Income Fund. I mean, it's kind of like a bond, but it gives off I think it's last time I saw it was like 22 cents, pretty much monthly. So, I mean, it's an income fund. So, it's not going to jump up and skyrocket, but it's pretty, it's a nice income fund. And again, I highly encourage this. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but if you have a dividend portfolio that's a fractional share, and you get these to start giving you $20 a week, okay, $20. I mean, think about that. Then you can buy it in something like this or something like this or something like this, and then it just keeps on adding up. So, I mean, there are so many strategies you can have, but you just got to have ones that give out quarterly dividends at a certain time, and then you got to have the monthly dividends just kick in, and that's when it really starts. You start making a killing. So right now, I do like where I'm at. $74.83 on my M1 finance dividend portfolio. And, the sky's the limit. I showed you in my E-Trade account, I'm close to $1,000 a year. Fundrise, I'm right around 1,000. And rich uncles, who knows? I mean, they're kind of in damage control. They're and the board's trying to figure it out. So, just basically the machine's going. So I tell you what, man, by the way, I did legs today. I mean, it feels good to work out, keep your mind fresh, because I had a crazy weekend working as a nurse. Pretty much saved someone's life. I'm not going to get into detail, but it was interesting. And the thing is, again, you're getting all these thank you, and you get rewarded with pizza, and then your contribution gets slashed. I mean, you put in 6%. Usually the rule is you put in 6%, and then somebody will match 3%. Well, how does that feel, not having 3% matched in you? You're putting your body on the line, your health on the line. Who knows? And I think I already had it, but I will tell you guys if I already had it. My employer's starting to antibody test, so I will reveal that if I did get it, which I'm actually crossing my finger. I had something asymptomatic, but there's a few days where before the thing came out and I got sick. But I'm definitely going to get the vaccine, and there's it's such an arms race with these pharmaceutical companies. So if you have Johnson and Johnson, obviously it's a very good conglomerate anyways, just like 3M, which I am going to add Johnson and Johnson. I am going to add Clorox eventually, and Church and Dwight, that's Arm & Hammer. I'm looking at that one. Let's just jump to that one real quick. I may add that. This is I know it's a small dividend though. It's 1.30%, but that's that's a good stock. So that's what I'm looking at. It's the Arm & Hammer. They got a lot of stuff, baking soda, laundry detergent stuff. Basically anything with the detergent. Procter and Gamble, they got anything and everything. I'm looking at my toothpaste this morning. I see P&G, and I'm like, what? Why am I not buying this? Things that are in demand. So basically, things that I look at buying. I know a lot of you guys ask me, well, why do you buy this? Well, let's look at this. I'm just going to give you an example of a few of these. So I love Unilever products, and it's cheap. It's on the shelves. They have Dove soap, they have Suave, and all these other brands. So everybody uses it every day. People use AT&T. They need a communication. The baby boomers don't care. They're going to be going on cruises and stuff. And people love to party and go on cruises. I don't care who you are. You know, people want to go on cruises. That's a big one. RCL is a big Mac Daddy. People need oil and resources. You got your multivitamins, you got your chapstick with Pfizer, you got all your goodies. You know, you walk in the store and you just look at your vitamins or Centrum. Well, Pfizer has that, and Coca-Cola speaks for itself. It's a very strong stock. I did a comparison battle with Coca-Cola and Pepsi and I admit my defeat in the poll, but Darth Dividend will strike back. Stock investment analysis. So just letting you know, I will be back with vengeance with Coca-Cola, but with another video. But here's another thing. Like with Rich Uncles, they took a hit. These guys just said they're cutting their dividend pretty much. So, and these guys are a solid company, WestRock. So, being diverse is important. So that's how things are looking in my portfolio right now. Let's just look at my activity. Look at these dividends. Exxon's popping in. These guys. I mean, this is looking good. These guys. So I mean, this is what we're seeing. And you just got to be patient, and things will kick in. And the sky's the limit. Look, these guys. I mean, things are starting to come to a reality. You just plan it, leave it alone, let the dividends reinvest, throw in X amount of dollars that you want, and go from there. I throw about 50 a week, and I plan on doing that with graduate school. That's not a lot, but I kind of did a nice down payment, and go from there. So this is very exciting to see this portfolio grow. You guys have been fantastic on my channel. Again, if you guys are new, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Make sure you hit a like to make sure that other dividend investors can see this portfolio and give them some ideas. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but with the YouTube algorithm, more and more people can see this and see about the Death Star as a dividend portfolio. That way it can give people ideas. And sometimes if you miss videos, sometimes it'll pop up too as a suggested video. So that's why you hit the like button. You're like, ooh, I never heard about this stock. Let me add this one. So that's the beauty of hitting the like button, the YouTube algorithm. And again, thank you, Gen X Dividend Investor. Make sure that you subscribe to his channel. His channel is growing like crazy. I love being on his Discord chat. We always talk college football, working out, and stocks. So just keep an eye on that. And I'm going to enjoy my Monday. I'm going to enjoy my 3 days off. And you guys enjoy the rest of your week. And thank you again, and have a good